Okay, guys, so the final thing we want to talk about in this section of topographic maps is grade and gradient. And grade and gradient mean the same thing, it's just a different way of expressing the same number. So what you're expressing when you say grade and gradient is slope. So slope, you guys remember back in grade school? Rise over run, right? Slope equals rise over run. It amazes me that college kids can't spell sometimes, but you ask them what slope is, and they automatically say rise over run all the time. So somewhere back in the day, this actually made it. MX plus, do you know MX plus B? Good for you. MX plus B is awesome. But we don't need to know that. What we need to know is rise over run. So let me ask you, without thinking too hard about the numbers, what would be considered the rise when we're talking about topographic maps? The elevation, not necessarily just the elevation, but the elevation change, right? Do you guys know that a triangle means change? So in mathematics, triangle, an operator means change. So if I have a triangle, it means change in elevation. Okay? So change in elevation will be the rise, so the difference between point A and point B. And then the run, what would it be? The run is just going to be the horizontal distance between one point and another point. Right? Horizontal distance. Okay, so if we have a basic understanding that the slope is the rise over run, and that the slope is the grade and the gradient, we're now going to talk about how we use these values and where we get these values from off of our topographic map.